Look, the situation is that apparently a great white shark has staked a claim in the waters off Amity Island. And he is going to continue to feed here as long as there is food in the water.
And there's no limit to what he's going to do. I mean, we've already had 3 incidents. 2 people killed inside of a week, and it's going to happen again. It happened before. The Jersey Beach.
1916, there were 5
people chewed up in the surf.
In 1 week.
That's actually a true story. I used to live there. I heard about the famous shark attack before, but they never went into any details. I had no idea it was so close. Here I am, close to where the shark attack took place. They put a mural here by this tunnel that goes under the train tracks. That mural wasn't always there, so that's how I didn't know that the shark attack took place way back when. It was put up in the last couple of years, maybe 5 years or so. It is now 2023. The story goes that the first shark attack happened on July 1st at Beach Haven, killing Charles Van Sant. The next attack happened 5 days later on July 6th at Spring Lake, killing Charles Bruder. And the final one, and deadliest one, which we're going to focus on, happened 6 days later on July 12th in Mattawan. The shark attacked Lester Stillwell, who was swimming in the creek with his friends, killing him. His friends got out of the water and went for help. They got Stanley Fisher to come help, but he was killed next. And the final victim to the shark's attack on its way back out to the ocean was Joseph Dunn. Now he's the only survivor. He was only bit in the leg. After this, there was a hunt for the shark. $100 reward for the shark. That was big money in those days. The hunt was on. The townspeople went after that shark, even going as far as using dynamite. On July 14th, taxidermist Michael Schleiser caught a 7.5-foot great white shark in the Raritan Bay, only a few miles from the mouth of Mattawan Creek. This is believed to be the shark that did the attack in Mattawan, because when they opened it up, they found human remains inside. And after this, there was no more attacks. Before these attacks, sharks were thought to be harmless. Even in 1891, millionaire banker Herman Ulrichs offered a $500 reward in the New York Sun for an authenticated case of a man having been attacked by a shark in temperate waters. The reward went unclaimed.
If anyone gave any thought to the risk of shark attacks, their fears were put to rest by scientists who published a research paper on sharks' behavior in April 1916. In it, they declared that there was no scientific proof that an unprovoked shark attack had ever occurred along the East Coast. In the report, Dr. Frederick Lucas, the director of the American Museum of Natural History, maintained that a shark's jaws were not even powerful enough to bite through a human leg bone.
So remember, always trust the scientist. Here, I'll show you how to get to the attack spot by a kayak or boat. Here's where I was with the camera. You'll see a parking lot here. Cross the street into the forest until you get to the creek up here. There's a steep slope down to the creek. It's slippery and muddy, but somebody left a rope there to get down. Here we are about to go into the shark's mouth of the mural, which you can't see here because this piece of shit camera blew it out. Doesn't have good contrast.
Ooh, scary. No, there's not a shark in here.
Now remember, you gotta wait until low tide to go through here. And don't take your time getting back, otherwise you'll be stuck on the other side on high tide. When people say go into the light, on the other side that light is just New Jersey.
There he is.
This looks to be about the spot where the shark attack actually took place. Good thing I put a rope on that boat, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get out of that slope. Now the graves of Stanley and Lester aren't too far from the attack. Just follow Aberdeen Road and turn on Ravine Drive. No one ever showed the exact locations of where the graves are, so I had to come back here twice to finally find it. So I'll show you guys how to get there. Alright, from the directions I just gave, go to the second entrance. Then you follow this path all the way down. You take a left, go all the way to the end. Then you'll find Lester's grave. Then go back to that turn, go up the hill, hug the left, and then you'll eventually get to Stanley's grave. Also, there's another grave note over here, but we'll get to that at the end. Here's a sign I've never seen before. Here's the landmark, the American flag when you're about ready to turn left. Now backtrack to that turn and then go up the hill and hug the left to Stanley's grave. another landmark. The Skillman grave with the red flag. That's where you go up. And there's the American flag, so you know which way it's lined up at. Now a few more landmarks before we go. There's a plaque on Dock Street, which is nearby the shark attack. And one final plaque over at Memorial Park by Main Street, which is also not far from the shark attack. We also have a piece of the Twin Towers here. Time capsule. I'll be 99 when they open that. And finally, the plaque itself. Oh, and here's that other grave I was talking about earlier.